going to go back out to Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre. He is out there with Shelby County Commissioner Van Turner. We're going to listen in right now. He's interviewing him right now. Let's listen in.
Authorities will get down to the bottom of what has occurred, and we as a community will come together, hopefully even more, and work together even more to calm the violence down. The gun buyback program was just in Hickory Hill a few days ago, so efforts are being made. Chief Davis has started the Scorpion Squad. Efforts are being made, but that just means we have to do better and we have to do more.
What does this mean? I mean, obviously, this is a lot. This is a huge presence.
Right.
And just knowing that Young Dolph, he did so much for the community.
Right.
And a lot of people have already said they're tired of the violence.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is not good because it's horrible because he did give back to the community and he was doing his best to make the community from whence he came, better. And to see him gunned down while he's trying to assist the community makes it all that more gut-wrenching and horrible. And it's just horrible when you see this. Here's another conversation that I, as a father of two young black men, have to have with my sons tonight. And they're wondering what's going on. So we have to do better. I propose a tax rate increase. I keep going back to this to address what's going on as far as balance in this community. It was struck down. I'll be happy to revisit it, but we have to, start getting the guns off the street, although the state is working against us on it. We have to start addressing mental illness. We have to do more to support the gang units and those intervention enforcement officers that are trying to go in to stop the gun violence.
Commissioner Turner, but a lot has happened. We have 4 murders in 72 hours.
Right.
This is the 5th one.
Right.
Obviously, out of that 72-hour range.
Yeah.
People are getting fed up. What can the commission, what can city, county leaders do? I know Mayor Strickland has asked county leaders to do more.
Right.
I know the police have gotten in front of it. They're holding these meetings. They held one yesterday in Fraser. They're holding one tomorrow in Whitehaven. Yeah. What else can be done?
Well, we're at a point now where it's almost a state of emergency. So law enforcement and government can't do it alone. The community has to assist us. So what does that mean? I count probably, maybe it's 2,000 or 3,000 folks out here, maybe a couple of thousand people. We're going to need the community to not only be here where, it's after the scene and there's a dead body and there's a crime scene. We need them on the front end. I have to believe somebody somewhere knew that some people were planning to do Young Dolph some harm today in broad daylight. Those people need to work with the authorities, bring the assailants, to justice, and we need to start the process of involving the community because the government and law enforcement can't do it alone. This is the community, and we need the community to assist us. We're going to continue to do this unless the community says enough is enough, and they start working with the government, working with law enforcement to, address these issues before they happen. That's the only way we're going to do it.
Now, Commissioner, I got to be 100 with you. Right. A lot of people say a lot of the city leaders, county leaders are detached. That's why things like this happen.
Right. Well, I'm not detached. I never left this community. I grew up in Whitehaven. I live in the Hickory Hill community. My kids are in public school. My wife is a public school teacher. I am committed to the community, and I will stay in the community. I'm not going to run away. And I know other commissioners and council persons are like me. We just got to do more. If we got to meet tonight, if we got to hold an emergency joint meeting tomorrow, if we got to hold an emergency joint meeting over the weekend, let's do it. I mean, we got to do it now. We cannot just do business as usual. So I'm asking both mayors, city council, county commission, state representatives, state senators, let's have an emergency meeting tomorrow. Let's bring everybody.
We're saying that right now on live television.
Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's all meet right now. Let's bring in Memphis Police Department. Let's bring in the Sheriff's Office, and let's do it right now. And let's come up with a community strategy. And that's just a start. And we have to go out into the communities and involve them in this effort. But if we keep doing what we're doing, it won't happen. We can't have enough law enforcement out in this community to stop what's happening. We have to come together, be on one accord, and we have to come to the community, and that's the community to work with us.
But does it take the shooting death of a mega superstar? Obviously, it's a black cloud over the city of Memphis right now. A mega superstar.
It shouldn't take that, but now that it's happened, what are we going to do? That's the question. What are we going to do? It should not have taken the death of young Dolph to galvanize us, to galvanize the community, to get us where we are. But now that it's happened, what's next? So we need to call for this community meeting of all the elected officials, all the law enforcement, and then from there we need to go and we need to get in the community and we need to get with the community leaders and we need to make this happen.
Now, you're organizing this meeting.
If I have to organize it, so be it. But what I'm saying is I'm willing to participate. We have to be led by our sheriff and our police director. They are the experts in law enforcement. I think if they call a meeting and convene the meeting, City Council, County Commission, State Legislature ought to be there.
Are you asking them right now to
I'm asking them to do it. I'm asking them to do it. I'm asking them to do it.
What if you get a no?
What? That doesn't stop us. The County Commission still can act. You know, if we can't get that to occur, then let's come together as a county commission and let's see what we can do. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be time to act because the outcry is going to be so great. I know they're going to hear it, and I'm foreseeing that there's going to be some action to take place. That's just one suggestion. That's coming from Van Turner. I'm not the expert in law enforcement, but I know that the community is crying out and we have to do something. And I'm saying this is something that we need to do. So it is a formal request from just a lowly county commissioner of District 12. I'm not the chairman of the commission. I'm not the mayor. But what I'm saying is on behalf of District 12, I'm requesting a meeting of all the elected officials to happen as soon as possible to start addressing this and to start seeing what we can do to stop this from happening in the community.
But you also hold a lot of weight in the city. NAACP president?
You know the NAACP gonna be there because I'm the president.
Okay.
So whatever takes place, the NAACP will be there in full force and effect to do what we have to do to start addressing this problem.
Thank you, Commissioner.